Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar with me this evening. Tonight we're checking out a beer I'm actually really pumped to do. It's probably from a brewery none of you have heard of, or at least I hadn't heard of, until Morning Delight Day a few weeks back. This is from Wolf's Ridge Brewing. This is their Direwolf Bourbon Barrel Canis Mexicanus. So it's a bourbon barrel aged spice stout with coffee, cinnamon, cacao nibs, vanilla, and a blend of chilies. And if you have watched my barrel-aged Oro Negro video, you know I'm a huge fan of these types of beers. And of course I forgot to take the electrical tape off of this, which makes me feel like a douche. So while I get this off, shout out to my man Chris for hooking me up with this. I actually met him at Morning Delight Day, and I liked this beer so much he said he could get it, so he sent me one to review, which I am pumped for because I was a little intoxicated, but I really remember liking this beer. Good smoke out of that bottle. Oh my god, I can smell the fucking bourbon barrel from here. It smells amazing. So again, they said this is a year in watershed bourbon barrels. Yeah, I can freaking smell it from here. So Wolf's Ridge, for those that don't know, is out of Columbus, Ohio. I had no idea. The only brewery up around there that I was really familiar with was Hoofhearted. But this beer, I remember being awesome. So let's dive in. Chris, thank you very much, man, for sending this my way. He also sent me the Oro Negro. So, and I think we might be doing another trade for some more Jackie O stuff, but we'll see. So, this pours out just pitch black. This is rocking it at 10.4%, by the way. Pitch black. It has got, yeah, a little ruby bleed at the edge, but mostly just, I mean, that's jet black. Poured out, there's about a half finger of like mocha foam, but really nothing left. Not a lot of carbonation, which you would expect from a beer that was in barrels for that long. Let's dive in and see what it smells like. Oh, wow. Big bourbon nose. Big, just like oak, like burnt barrel leather, but then tons of like cinnamon, vanilla. I'm not getting a ton of the cacao nibs, but cinnamon, vanilla, and definitely some chilies. It's got kind of that Mexican cake nose to it, or Abraxas, which is a lot more cinnamon forward, or some of those beers. Smells amazing. It's a little chilled. I've had it out of the fridge for about 15 minutes, but wish it had been out a little bit longer, but we'll warm it up a smidge. But this is just a big nose. It's actually got some warmth to the nose. Like, it's actually kind of burning the inside of my nostrils, which I think is a great combination of the bourbon barrel and those chilies and cinnamon. Wow, that smells so good, guys. Oh! That's really about it. It's got, you know, all the adjuncts for sure. Getting a little bit of roastiness for the malt, but this has got a big sweetness to it. It's got some heat from the chilies and the bourbon barrel. The nose actually reminds me a lot of bourbon barrel aged Mexican cake that Joe and I did a review of over on his channel. If you've ever had that beer, or even kind of that Oro Negro Jackie O's if you've had that. Smells incredible. Let's dive in. Chris, thank you again, sir. You are a saint. Cheers, guys. Oh. This is killer. Freaking killer. First off, the mouthfeel on this beer, mouthfeel is medium plus. Like, it is not thin by any means. It's got a nice, like, mouth coating creaminess to it, which I think is fan-fucking-tastic. This, for being like a Mexican style stout, like Mexican cake style, or just Mexican style stout, with the chilies are definitely there. They're not like extremely forward right away, but man, that's what it finishes with and just burns. Like, it's got this like heat. So if you like hot, like these types of beers to be spicy, this is your jam sauce. But one thing I wasn't getting on the nose was the cacao nib, so there wasn't much chocolate on the nose, but I'm getting huge chocolate. It was like making me salivate, just like insane amounts. That it's just like, it's like I'm eating chocolate, like semi-sweet chocolate chips. with nice amounts of cinnamon that blends into that chili, the chilies. And actually the coffee's pretty prevalent too. There's a nice bitterness up front from the coffee and roastiness. But I feel like I'm breathing chili fire, but it's not like overly spicy. But there's definitely a heat to it. Whew. On fire. 10.4%. This is boozy as fuck. The bourbon barrel notes are definitely there, but it adds a really nice sweetness, almost like a vanilla accent to it, which it has vanilla, but the barrel, you're kind of getting some of that bourbon sweetness blends into that vanilla that's kind of present throughout the entire process as it goes across your tongue. Great carbonation. The mouth feels fantastic. It's almost thick. Like this has got, like, it's not chewy thick, but it's definitely, of these types of beers that I've had, it's definitely thinner than Mexican Cake. It's definitely thinner than the Oro Negro was. On par with like an Abraxas or something like that. This is freaking awesome. Oh man, my throat. Woo! Woo, Nelly! Yeah. God, this is killer. I actually wish it was like 30 degrees outside instead of like 60 like it is right now. I just sit outside and pound this beer. Yeah, like I said, big coffee up front, goes right into this huge chocolate, like semi-sweet, like chocolate chips. And then rolls right into like the cinnamon's kind of present like on my lips and my tongue throughout that, and then it just goes right into this heat from the chili peppers, and the bourbon just kind of provides this nice blends with the vanilla and just provides this smoothness throughout and gives just an awesome mouthfeel. This beer is not thin by any means. Oh, well done, Wolf's Ridge. If you guys have not heard of this brewery and you like this style of beer, get this now. This is one of the better barrel-aged bourbon barrel beers of this style that I've ever had. It is freaking awesome. It's going to be very hit or miss for some people, though, because it is spicy. Like, this has got, I mean, this has a heat to it that is staying with me. It's not going to make me sweat or anything, but you can feel it in the back of my, on the back of my tongue and all the way down my esophagus. There is a heat. Almost like you just took a shot of really bad tequila, but this is much more pleasant and awesome. But it's from those chilies, I'm sure. God, well done. Under the radar, this one's world class for me. I like this just as much as I liked barrel-aged Oro Negro, if not a little more, because the mouthfeel on this beer is fucking killer. I am right there 99-100 with this, guys. I love this style of beer, though, so you have to take that with a grain of salt. I take my opinion with a grain of salt because I love these beers and I love when they have some heat to them. Yeah, so I'm right there 99-100. I'm going to drink the rest of this bottle. Yes, I am. And then we're going to see kind of where I stand with it. But it's right there. I mean, this is, I gave Bourbon Barrel Mexican Cake a 99 out of 100. Joe and I both did. I gave Oro Negro a 99 out of 100. And I like this better. The mouthfeel on this is much better for me. And I think it's just the combination of that chocolate right in the middle of the mouth that just adds this nice like creaminess to it that's freaking awesome. Damn, that's good. Well done, Wolf's Ridge. Chris, thank you again very much. I mean, we're talking, I don't understand how I'd never heard of this beer. And it blows me away that nobody's really trading for it. And I hope that that continues to be the case, because I want more of this. And I want to try more of their stouts, because this is fan-fucking-tastic. So, if you like this style of beer, just drop whatever you're doing right now, close this browser window, or turn off the TV, go on the internet and try and trade for this bad boy, or find somebody that lives near Columbus that you can be like, hey bitch, I need this, and go get it. So we'll leave it there, guys. I really want to give this 100, but I don't. It's not just like yeah, I'm gonna go with 99. It's right there. It should be. It's right in that category. I don't know what's keeping me from giving 100, but we'll leave it there. And yeah, so until next time, guys, thanks for coming behind the bar. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, and comments.